وفي del كشيولم فيمو يمككرك. So this is the last video in this short series. I'm going to start another series the second I get the chance, but today we're going to be learning how to use punctuation in endython. So there are separate characters for writing that are never spoken outside of reading. And you're going to see me struggle to write these characters because I never made cleaned up versions of these because I was trying to make a font, and it's hard to make cleaned up versions of letters that don't exist in like the English alphabet when it's like English based. So that sucks. Anyways, this character stands for paragraph in a written sentence, or at least paragraph start. There are two different separate characters for paragraph and start. This second part is for start. And paragraph start is pronounced imiso lima. With paragraph being pronounced imaso and start being pronounced lema. You can write these characters separated from each other, as I'm going to show you a little further into the video, which is like about right now, I believe. But when writing a paragraph, you always start your paragraphs with a paragraph start. And if you're going to make a second paragraph, you write this out again. Then you write out like the next topic of the next paragraph. All starter paragraphs are written out paragraph start. Then other paragraph starts, you put the topic for the next paragraph. Kind of like how HTML codes work. If you've ever done like basic HTML, you'll know that you have to like have a topic or something. I vaguely remember my coding class, but I have based endython on HTML codes. So this is imaso by itself. A very fun letter to write. And if you notice, there is no back line on paragraph. Like there's no back line on imaso. That's because you always start paragraphs with this. So there's no like real need to like have paragraph in the middle of a sentence. If you want the word paragraph in a sentence, you have to spell paragraph out yourself. You can't just use this as a cheat, unfortunately. And no one says imaso in the language of endython out loud except when they're reading a book aloud. It's the only time that the word imaso is used. Same with lima. And what I'm going to show you next is how if-then statements work. So there are if-then statements in like writing for endython, but it's only used in writing. It's never used in spoken language. Because with the if-then statements, you say, if I am feeling something, then I use a particular language, because I mentioned before elsewhere, I don't know if I mentioned in my other videos, but endython has tone languages. So you need to like write down if-then statements to let your like reader know that you're writing in a different tone language if you're trying to convey that you're happy. This is the if statement, like symbol, and it's pronounced gramalaf. You only ever use if-then statements in writing. When speaking the actual other languages for like happiness, sadness, sarcasm, etc., you just say it out loud. In writing, you have to put if-then. You'll notice that I didn't put a than symbol, and that's mainly because I'm lazy. Here you're just gonna see me write out, like, you only use, like, I'm just writing out what I've said before. You only use these characters in written language and in reading. That's the only time that you use these characters. Yeah, I'm just repeating what I've said here. You only use these in writing and reading. When speaking by itself, you just switch over to, like, whatever you're feeling in the moment. So if you're suddenly feeling mad, or someone's, like, aggravating you, you can switch over to the angry dialect. I'm going to be showing you how to write and read the angry, happy, and sad dialect, and I'm eventually going to finish the sarcastic dialect. But these are like the strange characters. So this next part is for like symbols and stuff. I don't really have like any names for these symbols yet, but it's just the translated versions of like our words for them. Parentheses are used as periods in endython, again because it's based on HTML. But with other like symbols like commas, exclamation points, question marks, they're written inside the parentheses. So if you have like a parenthesis in a sentence, you treat it like a sentence, and you take the next letter, like the next sentence down, and you write it like a sentence. This symbol here is a slash. I don't really know the differences between the slashes. I apologize. But yeah, anyways, endython is both HTML and English based. So this symbol is I forget what this one is called, but it's that weird, like, backwards, upside down comma thing. If someone can tell me in the comments, I would like to know. The rest of this video might be pretty silent, I apologize. But this is all I can muster. Well then. If the recording picked that up, sorry. But I don't really know what else to say. All of these symbols are based on symbols in, like, English writing. So the @ sign is different in endython than the one that we traditionally use, but it has the basic concept of, like, the @ sign. It's just a circle with the lowercase a in it. So if you want to, like, write out, like, your @ you just treat it like a normal A in a circle. That's the only difference. Kind of looks like a Pokemon ball. Just thought that was funny and thought I should mention. Ugh. So money in the kingdom of Endodor is gold. They're gold fast coins. And the way they write their money symbol is very similar to the capital letter G. Except instead of going to the line, like at first, they draw a triangle and then go back to the line. So that is how you write 1G, or the money symbol in endython. Here is a comparison of the capital letter G and the G symbol. After I'm done showing you how to write all these characters out, I am going to show you how to write certain sentences. If you made a request for a certain phrase or a certain word, there is a chance that it's going in this video. So that was all of punctuation, on to words. From here, the rest of the video is going to be an endython. Wafi del kek shio lenum fi lafor yulo fi raren lemd. Kugor fi yamazet jin shio umab kasulo mab fi for kazet yamafor. Flashio yulo hufor lin shio zeta fior. Zeta ficas fi yem for fi yem didel zeta fi fo fi dilem yulo zet fo fi cusam yulo fi kazet kas lo kahayama raren lem shio. Shio raren zez shio fu fi cusam yulo fi kazet kas laur Hershio lem zezulo mobile hunfo. Yulo hoflo shi yulo lem shio raren zetka fifi flo yulo for fi kusam yulo fi kazet. Yulo lem kushio yulo raren kug. Ze shio lozet shi fi map yama raren yama zet fi difo laor shio lem zez ha yulo kaz chin yulo lemd ishio zet ha yama zet zez shishiu krak yam daishiu hozet shifi zez yama krak fikas Yulo zetkas len shio for mob yulo raren zez yulo lem fi. Mob yema for mob fi kek yulo fi. Kayema yulo kek fi shiraran lin fly. He zez yulo zet yulo fi kas. For fi lemem mob fior zez shio da shio chi fi. Zezor Heryamakas Mafi Shio Map Elfi Moshio Forhi Zez Hayamararan Flo Shio Yulo Oto Yama Zetfi Zizor Heryamakas Map Ha Shio Map Fikas Toha Fiorkas Shivraran Fi Fofi Kusam Yulo Fikaset Laor Shio Linfei Mor Shio Zet Ha Fior Zez Ha Yamazet Tofi Kaz Mofi Ifi Raran Ayama Ha Yulo Zet Yulo Raran Kug Shiraran La Shi or Yam Aha Yulo Da Hilfi Larar Shiowa Yulo dai yulo krak fi flo shiu yulo for tofi yamalemd. Raran shio wa shiraran ze shio mo shio raran fi lo kas fi la fulo del maharan yamakas fi kas. Lemd yulo fi ze shio maha fly kas yulo Hokek Yamadel Yam Raran Lem Len Fi Raran Zet Yamadel Tofi Yamadel Etha Yulo Yam Len Rare Har Shio Zet Ku Shio Yulo Raran Kug Zez Shio Kaha Shio Wa Flo Shio Yulo To Shio Wa Zez Hafi Shio Fi Maha or Yamakas Fi Kas Yamafor Fi Aran Yulo Zet Free Raran Shio Raran Delfly Yulo La Flo Shio O Yulo A Yamararan Zet Fly Shio O Yulo Ki Yamararan Lem Shio Yam Aran Yulo Zet Fi Raran Zezor Yamararen Kazel Ho Yamazet Yulo Shio Raren La Shio for La Yula Ho Raren Yam Raren Lemd Kaha Shio Wa Lin Fizes Ha Ran and Shio Yulo Kug Toha Shiraren Lin Fly Kashio Kek Yulo Yamadel Kas Del Yulo Raren Krakas Zez Shio Zez Ha Fem Yamamaya Kas Lo Kas Fi Lo Raran Ze His Ha Fi Hilem Fi Kakrak Ran Yulo Mapzet Yulo Shio Raran Mofi Del Shio Wa Mabiel Fi Yamakas Fi Zeta Yama Raran Krak Floshio Yulo Flyshio Yulo Forfi Afi Del Kas Shio Linfi Yulo Lim Kasio Raran Fly Fistrax Kek Yulo O Kasfi Linfi Flyfi Kas Raran Shio Waha Fi for Fi Locas Toha Shio Wa Lem Shio O Lo kufizet zeshio. Tohashio wa la yamararen lokas. Kek yamararen floshi o yulokas shio wa halin fi shiran an yam lin yamamap. Kek shio yulo hodelim floshio yulo ara haran yulo zet fis kas al yamazet lem shio wa raran. Toha shio wa halin yulo kek hai lem shio fi kas lo zet ke shio kazet. Waha yamazet lo kas zez ha yulo kas.